A frigate, apparently. Apparently, I have frigates now. Steelworking, incentivized agriculture, mechanized tools. I don't know what these things do. Percussion caps for rifling. Society. What can we use in there? Sewage, production. It's just this screen. Crystal glass. Distillation for baking powder. Mechanized tooling, at least we're working on it. You're doing the Lord's work. I like it. We're building up more iron mines until we can deal with our own iron. Arms industry, you're now suffering. And you're even set to expand. Oops. Rye fields. What's your issue? Not enough food being taken out? We produce a lot, which is kind of why I wanted to employ this place more. We need to just keep going. Groceries. Pop wealth. Okay. So let's look groceries. I like it. Picasso. We just need ever more. Ever more. You have 50. More iron. Or maybe, what's this? Mining accident. Interest group, but Scotland hurts. Which is the one that's in our government? None of them, really. Really just a small price to pay. Because that is the truth. That is my actual feeling towards this. It's a small price to pay. You over here, you could use a fishing wharf. Unproductive trade route. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's okay. Everything's under control. Ironton, trying to get more info from their markets. Let me see. Was I importing? No, I was exporting. Oh, I probably should not. Oh, it's an import. Swedish market is just a... I like that it's like, oh yeah, you should definitely export fish, but none of them are actually good exports. Unproductive. Should I import? It's still currently just iron. Just some iron. Get more from the Russians. If we get enough from the Russians, maybe they would allow us to have... What is it? What is it called again? Every time I always forget it. It's the trade agreement. Improve relations, trade agreement, right there. Fix bureaucracy. See you. About that. For at least 4 weeks. Well, if you... You don't want to do it because our relations are poor currently. Oh. Well, maybe just getting them above... would be enough. Mr. Russia. What's your politics? What's your diplomacy? You rival the Ottomans. You have damaging relations with the Japanese. Oh boy. Personal union with Finland. Owes obligations to Greece. Has a trade agreement with the French. Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. That reminds me. How are things going over here? Have you... colonize that yet? No, not yet. The Russians love to take that for some reason. We got... Wait, what was that? Mechanized tools. Precision tools for manufacturing. Steel tools. Steel. That's something that I don't think we actually make. We got the rye farm. You are using more... I'm thinking we could use even another food industry, but this one for the bread. Because in here, what can I do in here? So you do have a pump engine, but that requires coal, and we don't have any coal. I could build some coal mines down here. We can do it, but it'll take more. That's the idea. My cash reserves. Ooh. Please, my cash reserves. He's so sick. No, that's not what I wanted to click on. You are having an issue because paper just is not being bureaucratic enough. Rye farms? What's the issue? The issue is wood. No active research. Oops. How about Bessemer production? If we want to make steel, which we would want to make here, really, steel mill. Because I don't think you have anything. You just have the cannery. 5,000 people work there. Or I could just keep increasing this one. Eventually, we're going to run out of groceries. Steel mill, textile, paper, glass works. Glass. That reminds me, we can upgrade urban centers. That would require glass, that would require coal to burn. This would require some transportation. Nice. I like it a lot. But I still just need to grow my GDP. The issue is my GDP keeps falling. Arms industry, I think... No, I can't... Maybe I can subsidize you. It's not subsidized by much. That's okay. Fishing wharves. I'm trying to do my best to help out the fishing wharves. You slaughterhouses take more tools to do that. In fact, we should go into market. No. Buildings. Urban. You should focus on slaughterhouses. Are you all making potatoes? It makes more liquor for less grain. The deficit's been fixed by itself. Nice. Had no input on that whatsoever. The coal mine that's coming up, ironically, that would be used to make more coal. Using coal. Big-brained. But how do you start it when you don't have coal? You're focusing on hardwood production. No, you just have hardwood production. You're not focusing on it. You're doing shipping trawlers. The more fishing wharves I make, the productivity is very low. In Gotland. Nice. What is this? Potential rural buildings, wheat farms. I can build one lead mine somewhere and one coal mine. I'm stockpiling my gold. Sometimes this is good to stockpile, you know? Which makes me think that I could go lower on taxes for a little bit, but not, no, I can't. It's still too much. Maybe have higher government wages, more wages, more military wages. Well, the military is in my government. It makes sense to try and appease them. Racial segregation, which is considered more progressive than national supremacy. Fair enough. Oh, that's just funny. You know, we at least let them live here. Prussia. You currently have a trade agreement, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that's a good thing to realize, because Russia, no. Britain, France, the Greeks. You would cost me 15 bureaucracy. I could do that. What about the Austrians? I do like importing wine from the Russians, of all things. What about anything at all Prussian? Potential export markets, anything to Prussia? Yes, because that's just free real estate. Is sending out to the Prussians. Importing Spanish goods, more Austrian goods. I want a trade agreement with the Austrians. They can be their protectorate somehow, because they want to protect me. I don't know why. But a trade agreement, they're still down 50 points. This is because of base reluctance, and my GDP is just too low. Fair enough. Makes me think that I should maybe subsidize farms, huh? Home workshops, free peasants, privately owned. No automatic expansion. Could I automatic expand these? Man, that's a lot. Those must be the peasants. That's what the peasantry's up to. Development. Right. I could build more construction. These are my earnings projection. I don't have enough to earn. If I can get above £4,000, I could afford another building. Which is very funny to me. Food industry, you were trying to save what now? Well, that's doing fine. It's my fishing industry that is surprisingly tanking? Why? You produce fish. The fish should come into here and do very well. Maybe I can just keep increasing that. Or maybe I could use that one as a second cannery. We can have canned fish for days. Logging camp is... Wow, logging camp. That makes me think like I need to be selling wood. Or turning it into furniture. You got a paper mill? You have a sulfur... Okay, that would require sulfur. I don't have sulfur. What about you down here? You have a tooling workshop? I could go steel tools, but that would require steel. I'm thinking I don't have a furniture workshop anywhere. So you still have the most peasantry. You could hit me up with a furniture workshop. Oh, hey, Russia is no longer negative. Now they're neutral. Could I get a trade agreement with you? They would not accept for reasons of they're conciliatory. That's good. But base reluctance. And Russian GDP compared to ours. You would not accept because of reasons. You would not accept because of reasons. You would not accept because of reasons. But you're actually pretty close. Oh, we have railways. I could use this as an opportunity to build some railways. I think that would be especially important. You promote national values. I got so much points. I should be using them on something. Green grass campaigns. Greener grass campaign. Where the grass is greener. What are some of these? Manufacturing industry for throughput? I do kind of like that idea. This over here, this is kind of our more rural, but not really. What are you? Resources? That is what? Agricultural resource. You produce a decent amount of resources yourself. You're starting to build some coal mines. Man, what is the issue with my fisheries? Is it not enough? Is the world not enough? We got the canneries. But it's coming up. As long as we got employment, it's coming up. I'm going as fast as I can. Oh, come on. A bureaucracy deficit. Cannot become your protectorate. Could become your protectorate. Generates progress from relations. They'll be part of a customs union led by them. Nah. Do not think that's a good idea. Do not think that. We got field work somehow. And what I can only imagine as somehow. My radicals just keep getting... Oh, it's because everybody's disapproving. Nobody approves, and so they're kind of pissy with me. Let's see, could I... Armed forces. Cannot suppress or bolster, because we have too much of our bureaucracy. When did you find different government styles? I want to see Swedish fascists. That's a bit further into the game. I don't know how it happens. I think it's like a combination of tech and political groups. Stockpiling again. That was what, the Bessemer process? But I know it's around here somewhere. I just want to grow that GDP. Come on, man. Trade agreement is still a no, but only by 30. US a trade agreement, but by 50. Trade agreement by 27. Maybe we should put more eggs into this basket. Trade agreement. Trade routes with market. Maybe if I really just force all my trade routes into that market. Because trade routes with Russia would be very, very good for me. And here we got a steel mill coming up in 2 weeks. I think that'll help my logging camps. You Definitely the Bessemer process, which takes coal. Well, we already have some coal fields down here anyway. Oh wait, you go mine and picks for a bit. You just don't have enough employment? Go mine and picks until you can get coal, and then use the coal to turn on the other thing. Okay, we'll do that for this second. Atmospheric. Trade route. Establish trade route completed. Wait, what? I established a trade route. I didn't know I did that. Expand the coal fields. Produces 17 coal. Let's do that for a bit. Until I can get this up and running for steel. And then the steel will produce steel for my steel tools. Which will produce more tools. Not necessarily better quality, but just more. Still hand assembly, huh? Ooh. It's doing pretty well. My food industries need more food. Need more food industries. Your cash reserves are going down. Meat is dirt cheap. Am I not packaging meat? I'm not. That's weird. Fire him. Or he's too valuable. What is this? General? Personal habits are starting to get his way as a general. Get rid of him. Is that what I did before? Did I just recruit a general? Bigoted, traditionalist, innovative, mountain combat, woodland expert. Well, you know, it is what it is. And then give me another one. Because he's not enough. Innovative, explorer. Sure. Give me 2 boys. And then... what can I do with my navy? I still don't know how to do that. Military, Navy, There you are. Why aren't you over here? What did I do? What did I do to kick you out? I don't know. Ah! Stockpiling gold. Well, now we're in a deficit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about us, Wiggle. Don't worry about it. You in the tooling workshop, you're doing gangbusters. I love it. Love to see it. Increase the university there. No university in Svaland. That seems like an issue. Let's put in an university. Wait. I'm just blind. I'm just blind. There already was one. The iron mines. Iron mines are too expensive or something? What on earth? Bremen wants a defensive pact. I mean, sure. Why not? Seems weird, though. Intensive agriculture. My markets, I need to trade away something. British market, yes please. What if we go into a bureaucratic dip to help our things along with the Russians and British? Steel to the British. Oh, Jesus. They really need that steel. What about to the Russians? And now to the British. GDP. They really liking that steel, huh? I can give it away to the Prussians. I like that. I can import. I cannot import from anywhere good. Again, not really. Now then, back into, once again, with the diplomatic actions. You are still at base reluctance. Oh, what about obligation? No. Still not. 30, 25, 50, base reluctance, and the GDP. The GDP issue is still being a pain. Water tube boilers. I don't know anything. I don't know what's good or what's bad. In here, raise concerns intelligentsia. Well, that's just not true. Don't worry about it. I need somebody to be happy, though. Cordial relations with them. You, with the trade agreement, still 28 now. You, 49. Inefficient agriculture. Well, I'm not going to piss off the industrialists anymore. I feel like that's just a bad idea. My steel mill is doing the best it can. And it's actually very productive. I don't need to subsidize it anymore. Iron mines, though, surprising. Am I importing in iron or something? Imports, no. Market. Unproductive trade routes. Was I importing steel? I don't need to do that. That's dumb. Wood is being... Market priority, policy. Protect domestic supply, or encourage exports. I don't know. Iron. What if I exported... Because let's see. Oh, it's already gone. What if I exported iron to the French market, the British market, Sicilian market, the Prussian market? Yes, export iron to the Prussians. That's a good deal right there. I think that'll do us fine. Do us fine. In here, what else we got? Trade, always an issue. We are... Scania is... cannot improve this anymore. Cannot improve this anymore. Look at that unemployment rate. Unemployment is like 5 guys. You, 45. You, I think I built something on you. Gotland. Yeah, peasants is at 0. Qualifications. Like, yeah, you can work, but there's nobody there to work them. Meat, open air stockyards. Any of these decrease the amount of people we have? Oh boy, what's this? A duel? Let them fight. We should... What is this? You're my admiral and you're a general. Landowners get pissy, intelligentsia comes up. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop dueling. Stop it. Unproductive trade routes. Already? I just sent you out, man. I just shipped you. Now my iron is on the fritz again. Really could use something. You're not getting enough employees, you're not getting enough fish. Which is crazy, because my food industry is just taking in all that fish. Unless... General, what do you have to say about this? Atmospheric engine. You know what? I've been military wages for a long time. We could... Wait, I don't actually need that money. Put the military wages back up. You, still too low. I'm thinking markets. Unproductive trade routes. Export route of steel and export route of iron. The French market, the British market. Why is it never the Prussians again? French market, but that doesn't help me. British market, maybe. Austrian market, unavailable options. Coal. Anything I can just shove out over there? British, Dutch. I need artillery sent to the Prussians. That's nice. What about small arms? Again, to the Prussians or to the Russians? No, just to the Prussians. Wood. Am I importing wood? You gotta let me know if I'm importing something stupid. Iron hardwood is currently being sold off elsewhere. Liquor is currently being imported to close. Furniture being imported from several locations, including Austria. I'm going to cut my Austrian ties because, frankly, the Austrian trade route just doesn't seem like it's going to manifest. Small arms, fish, luxury clothes, cannons. Mostly to the Prussians. Mostly to the Prussians. Which is good. That's where I want to send it. Explore more to play. Play more to explore. Something like that. I can sell some man of wars to the Prussians. That's an export road, right? Yeah, it is. Trade off my man of wars. You know, recently, I remember, I had this. Nope, I do not have rifling yet. But percussion caps, I can go to smooth bore, which takes more iron. It takes more steel. A lovely way. Oh, Jesus. Your productivity is ass. But logistics is up. Steel is at an all-time high, which is good because the steel mill just needs to keep on churning. You with the food industries. Not enough greengrossing? Well, what if we sold it abroad? After all, that makes sense, right? What if we export foodstuffs, groceries, to the Prussians, first and foremost, and then to the British, as predicted from a level 1. What's this now? Armed forces. Hostility. Might as well declare rivalry against you. That's just fun. Defensive pact. Oh geez, Prussia. What's up with you? Also, did Bremen absolve obligation? Yeah, that's right. Bremen, for some reason, just entered into my sphere of influence, but they asked for a defensive alliance. Trade routes. What? Netherlands, go away. Netherlands, I'm not going to become your protectorate. How many troops do you even have, Netherlands? Can you do something for me, Netherlands? Information, you have 23. I have 30. Go away. You are not going to beat me. Is it because I'm against... Are you like allied? Rivalry, yes. Personal union with Holstein and Schleswig. Owns Hamburg, or obligation with Hamburg. I have no idea. Open diplomacy. You have a rivalry with the Netherlands. That makes perfect sense. Diplomatic actions. I would like to embargo the Danish? Nah. We are neighbors with Belgium. No, I'm not. And I have strategic interests in the regions. It's just not accurate at all. Improve relations there. Let's improve relations with Hanover. And maybe Finland. Maybe. Why not? Seems like a good use of my time. Steel mill. Steel. Prussia and Russia. Ooh. That's no good. Okay, what happened to my trade action of... Nope, it's in here. Diplomatic action of trade agreements. Oh, just because I don't have enough. Don't have enough in the tank. Can't do it. Enact public schools. All the way to public. Oh, wow. That would absolutely crush my bureaucracy, but it would be nice. It would be nice, I think. Markets. I can export fertilizers? I have a fertilizer? Excuse me. I thought that was built inside of a certain manufactory. And do we apparently just have it? Do I get it from livestock or something? No, it would make sense though. Why do I have, why is that a good idea for me to trade? Baking powder for some 1-2 boilers? Sure, I'll just keep on trucking. It's been a while since I got a mission. These ones aren't very good. What is this, the atmospheric engine? Sure. The atmospheric engine needs to be activated in my buildings. Do I have that is available? That's dyes, that's not it. That's sweeteners. Tools, lathes. Requires more tools. Yes, please. Prioritize non-luxury. And precision tools. I could have you make tools or something? Paper mills, sulfites, bessemers. Reinforced wooden ships. Neat. Maybe focus more on civilians. You switch over to smoothbores. You're chilling. Oh, this is not development. Rural? Soil enriching. Well, we apparently can export fertilizers, so we should just have them around, huh? You would require fertilizers. Atmospheric engine pump. Is that what I need to use? My atmospheric engine pump? I can apparently also use nitroglycerin, which would take explosives, I think. My iron mines. I do have rail. No, I don't. I don't have any rail, but I do have the possibility of rail. Switch that over. Atmospheric pump. Has activated atmospheric pump. Is one of the following. One of 75% of eligible buildings. A weekly profit. The cash reserve will be greater than 10%. I don't know what you want from me. Because you don't have enough... What? Not enough coal. Which makes perfect sense. And engines? What do I need engines for? Did I accidentally require something that needed engines? I guess I'll get it from the British. And I'll get... Ooh. Prussians. Okay, in here, definitely gonna need my coal mine. I don't have enough space for that. Because I don't have enough employment. You already have the greener pastures. That should be fine. Atmospheric engine. I'm pretty sure I turned them on anywhere I could. Which is why everything just suddenly bumped up. Because now coal price is gold. In Prussia. It's a bit busy at the moment. And what on earth? Oh my god, London is burning. Look at that! I need to fix this deficit somehow. I don't know how. The French have invaded London. What even is this war? What even is this? Prussia versus Austria. Austrian allies include the British, and the French have invaded Great Britain. That's hilarious. Oh, here we go. There goes American Canada again. And we got some... Oh, Jesus. You don't worry about that. Worry about those coal mines. I need the coal mines going ASAP. Expensive military goods. I might export. It's because I'm exporting them. Budget. Buildings, politics. It's definitely markets. Which one is it? Tools, liquor, no, clothes, steel. You're very profitable. I don't know what you're talking about. Furniture, artillery. You're very profitable right now. You probably should stay there. Groceries, selling away some green groceries. Schmeat. Engine. I don't know why I turned on engine. I don't know what I did there. Did I accidentally... You use fertilizers. You use fertilizers. Did I accidentally turn on a train somewhere? You don't use engines. You use tools. Tools. Did I do it in urban? Use fabric. You use machine tools. You use lathes. I don't know where I accidentally turned on the need for trains. I just don't know what happened there. Couldn't tell you. Also, don't know why this doesn't work. So many things, I just don't know what's happening. Import route for oil. Already? Oil is already a thing? Jesus. That's a little early. Well, damn, I guess it has been 10 years in-game. You, laws, government, legitimacy. Still, legitimacy is still pretty high. Armed forces are super loyal. So is the petite bourgeoisie. The only one who's really pissed off is the trade unions. Which is funny because they have negative approval, which is causing an increase. Weird. What's this? Active interest, patriotic fever. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll increase our coal mine production. Nitroglycerin. That's something I need. Import route of explosives. I'll take it from at a loss from the Prussians, just because that's cheap and free. I could use rail. That is something. You're now increasing in productivity. So I could use you. I've expanded you. That should hopefully 10% mortality rate because I'm using nitroglycerin instead of proper dynamite. Yeah, okay. Oops. Ninth producer of coal. The coal is still expensive. British market. Is anybody interested in a cake pop? Trade agreement offer with you. They would actually accept a trade agreement. Would you like a trade agreement with me? But that has severely helped our bureaucracy. And now we can look into more trade routes with them. Because that's all I'll be doing is just trade routes all the time. Yeah, the coal production is obviously not very good for us. Coal import route for the Ottomans? No. Goods are potential for export somehow. We got potential to the French, the British, the Russian market. I don't know how, but I can. I don't know why, but I can. British market imports. That's what's so great about having that now, is I can just click on a lot of these buttons without having to worry about it. In a way that I could not before. Ottoman. Oh, wow, that's really good price for some Ottoman wine. What else could we use? Dyes, coffee, coal, clothes, clippers from the British clippers. Fabric, fertilizer, fine art, fish, fruit, porcelain. Apparently porcelain could be gotten at a good price from the British. Don't know what I use porcelain for, but I like it. Silk, sugar, sugar. Can be gotten from a decent price from the Danish. I can have resources. I've been going pretty hard into production recently. Let's go triage. Eventually I need to get something else. Prussia's holding its own. I think you already bowed out. The British already bowed out after getting their butts kicked by the French of all things. Man, Britain is surprisingly weak. Unused production. Wow, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so. Now then. Iron mines are still taking a beating. Condensed engine pump. Condensed engine pump. Maybe I should switch that over, but is it just because iron's not being used enough? Is my steel mill not doing enough? My Bessemer process, my water tube boiler, that must be it. Increase my productivity. I'm like, oh, now your cash reserves are busted, but does that mean the iron mines are coming up? No, how's this price? Relatively stable. How's steel's price? Nope, there it's going up. Steel is still doing fine. Swedish market. A little up and down, a little rickety-rackety. Down here, we might want to remove some jobs here and there to prioritize the coal and the arms industry. Those are the two most important industries in this area. Nothing under construction. Oh wow, we're making a lot of money. Okay. In that case, we'll increase. Let's see, which one hurts us the least? And the most peasants. It's still Svaland. Although Gotland has 0. Svaland is still the one, still the way to go. Up here, you could do some ranching apparently. What else could you do? Shipyards, paper mills, furniture, arms industry, steel, munitions. Maybe we could use some munitions. I know that we have lead here. And then we can make a munitions plant. That can be the game plan. I'm surprised nobody asked me to join this. I'm still considered a decent rank power. In here, let's say my navy. Oh, what was it? General staff exists. I want. Oh, hey. A bigger navy. Double the size of my navy, in fact. Overnight, basically. Stockpiling. Exporting. Importing tools. Import there. Furniture is still a big deal. Import for coal is still a big deal. Get some coal for them. Import for liquor from the Russians. Some nice Russian vodka. Austrian market. Between Russia, Prussia, and Great Britain, I think we have a great amount of total support. Total things that we can trade to. The rye farms, though, what's your issue? Harvesting, potatoes, self-enriching. Buildings, urban. We could use dyes. What else could we use? Craftsman sewing. For the textile mill. Using lathes now. Tool workshop, sulfates, steel, rural and development. Rural. My name is Rural. You, condensing stool pipe. Switch over all to nitroglycerin. You, condensing pipe. Condensing. And okay, I think at this rate. Oh, what's this? Bremen and Bremen Peasant Revolts. Obviously I should be on the side of Bremen. I have a defensive alliance with them. And it looks like most nations are on this side too. Maybe I should get my troops over there. Get over there, boys. Come on. Let's go. Language in the classroom. Ashkenazi students sometimes use their native language. Schools teach this proper language, okay? Okay? Calm down there. Calm down. What are you even speaking? Hebrew? That's why you go to Hebrew school. Are you getting over there? When are you arriving? Yeah, that should be more than enough. The great Swedish Bremen will defend. Paper is expensive. Two arms in Dixie. Yeah, this seems like a bit of a joke. Although, maybe I should switch you on to advance. Seems like with the amount of troops we have in the region, we should just pick a fight and take it. My troops will destroy the Bremenese peasants. Is the war done yet? Yeah, now they're just chilling. I like it. Expensive paper. Which makes me think that what I should do is switch over to a sulfate and then in the mine markets import sulfur. Because I don't have a route for that. Oh wow, that's expensive. Oh, here, there we go. Take it from the British and from the Prussians. Really decrease the price of sulfur. We can export out to the Russians. Spanish would be a good get, but I think Russians and British will do fine. I think it'll do just fine. Now, is it still... Oh, trade routes need convoys. It got resolved. It resolved itself. Increase your convoys to a healthy margin. Our supply network, shipping lanes, convoys, the larger needs. Okay, increased rail infrastructure. Tell me how. In here, ports, well, that's one thing. Let's build a port here, here, and here for those convoys. Maybe a port up here. Now for the railways, I want a railway connection here, here, down to there. At least. In the details panel. Details panel of the railway. Improve market access of railways for transportation. Fulfill pop needs as part of the production method. If you do not, blah, 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 blah. Open the buildings panel, development tab, and see if the railways are being subsidized. Development railways are currently... All buildings are currently being subsidized. Makes sense? Makes sense. They're national railway after all, they would be subsidized. No automatic expansion, capitulation. Nice. I like that. Build me up some railways, but that also means that I will need to build somewhere, and probably here, because this is where I build everything, a motor factory, a motor industry. And I would like to have that building going concurrent with the other building. Let's get the ports down at the bottom. I think it's Alt. My naval bases specifically. And maybe a couple of the ports. One can be built. Let's have it going, my motor industry going at the same time as the other rails, so that it can finish and then have its production ready to go out as soon as it's done. Right?